Yo, what's up guys? It's Birdscare back again with yet another video for you guys. And in this video, I'm gonna be making a tier list. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on the current styles of the game and where I rank them. But before we do that, I just want to share with you guys a new code that has dropped. So if you go to codes guys and you go here, you can see a new code that has been already added in here, and it is a Shark Boy. It should give you, I think, 3 spins. Yeah, 3 lucky spins and 3 lucky flow spins. If you guys haven't used the code yet, make sure to use it. And then let's get straight on to the tier list. Alright, we are in the tier list, guys. As you guys can see here, we got a bunch of different styles here that we got. We got Chigiri, Isagi, Bachira, Gagamaru, Nagi, Baro, Aiku, Reo, Yuki, Hiyori, Otoya, Karasu, Kunigami, Rin, Sai, Shido, Lorenzo, Isagi V2, which is no Isagi, and Kurona. Now, I'm going to be ranking these because I have played with each style, guys. And I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I have just a lot of experience. So I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion here. So we got a few tiers. We got the F, D, C, B, A, S, and S plus, because I think that a lot of these styles can actually be categorized in a higher rank or lower depending on how you use them. Alright, so first up, I want to start with Chigiri. Now, I think Chigiri is either a B or an A class. Depends how you use him. I think if you're a really good dribbler, I think Chigiri can be really good with his faster movement. But then again, not a lot of people can do it. And for example, if you have someone else like Nagi who can kind of do it better, then Chigiri kind of falls off. So I'm going to put him in average. I think B is going to be like our average, you know? So I'll put Chigiri in B. Next up is Isagi. Now, this is the normal Isagi, not the new one. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, with his awakening, he's probably average. But he doesn't have that, really. He does have a dribble move, but I would put him below Chigiri. I think he's a good C tier. Because he does have a shot. He has the thing where you can dribble past. His awakening is the shot thing that you have. The final shot that he uses in the U20 match, which is good, but it's a C tier. I think Chigiri is still better. You can use him a lot better. Then we have Bachira here. I think Bachira is an easy A tier. I think Bachira is really good. His awakening is amazing. He is a bit broken right now, but he is still very good in my opinion. He has a good shot. I think they're gonna maybe rework him as well, or they're gonna make a new version. Because he's been going crazy in the manga. But I think solid A tier. Now, Gagamaru, this one's a bit hard because I would say F. Now, this is for playing in the field. If you're a goalie, I think Gagamaru is probably a B tier or even C actually, because a lot of people say Gagamaru, yeah, he's really good. He's the best goalkeeper there is, but I'm not gonna lie, I think other styles could be better, like an Aiku goalie or Nagi goalie, or going even crazier and using a Kunigami goalie. I think it's way better than a Gagamaru. I think Gagamaru is cool, but I don't think you really need his abilities, and I think you could like benefit from other styles a lot more. Especially if you don't play goalkeeper, you got Gagamaru, he's not that good. So I'll just put him in C tier for now. Next up we have Nagi. Nagi I think is our first S tier. Not an S plus yet, because S plus is for broken, but Nagi is definitely S tier. Especially if you know how to use it and you know what shots you can interrupt with his trap. Really good. Especially now because he has a shot too. You can do some crazy stuff. You can dribble like crazy. Nagi is really good. It's an easy S. Now we have Baro. Baro, I think I want to put him B tier, to be honest, because I think that Baro isn't even that. I think Baro might even be below Chigiri, because Baro isn't that good, guys. In my opinion, I think he doesn't really have a crazy thing with his awakening. It's really dependent on your teammates. Normally, King Impact is really good. His zigzag thing is also really cool, but yeah, I think Chigiri is better than Baro. I think Baro's shot is really good, but other than that, he's not really that much. If you use that, you're kind of out. That's all it has. I think that's why I think he's below Chigiri, but still in B tier. Next up we have Aiku. Guys, Aiku, I don't think Aiku is that good. when you play normally, but I still think he's an A tier just because of how annoying it is. A good IQ, guys, he knows where he can charge. His force defense is really good, and if you know how to use his awakening, it can be even crazier. So I think he's an easy A tier. I don't know if he's S. I don't think so. I think I'm confident with putting him in A tier. I think that's fine. Next up we have Rail. Guys, Rail, he's a little bit of a different story. I think Rail can be an A tier, but also like the best B tier, you know? Because Rail is really dependent on what your teammates have and what the enemy has. I think one of his abilities that you go offensive and defensive, I think it's just bullshit. I don't like it. I think they could have done something else. I also don't like his animations, his cutscenes. They could have done a way better job. Use some voice lines in there from the U20 match, for example. I think Rio could definitely use a rework, but for now, I don't know. I don't like Rio too much. But if you do have some good abilities that you can steal, he can be just A tier easy. So I'm gonna put him at the bottom of A tier, just because Rail can be really fun though. Because if the enemy has Nagi, Bachira, I don't know yet if he can copy World Class. I think he can with some abilities, especially the Awakening. But that's why I think I'm gonna put him in A tier, just because it's fun to use and you can just steal other people's abilities, which can be really fun. Next up we have Yukimiya. Now guys, Yukimiya, I don't know how I feel about him. I think he's really cool. When he got released, he was also really cool. I think he's definitely gonna get a rework or a new version, because he's been also going crazy in the Neo Egoist League. I think he's an A tier. I think he's above Rail, but he also doesn't have that much to provide after he uses his... Well, actually, he might be below Rail in my opinion, actually. Because the thing is, Yukimiya has been nerfed. He only has the only two dribble things that he has. After that, you can't really do much. Yeah, they're strong, but I feel like having a Rail in your team would maybe be better, you know? So I would actually put Yukimiya there. I think I might even move Rail up. Nah, actually, I'm going to keep Rail there. I think this is fine. Now we got Hiyori. Guys, I don't know if you guys will agree, but I'm putting Hiyori in B tier. Bottom of B tier, I think. Just the only reason why is because you can literally interrupt everything he does. I think Hiyori is really good. His passes are amazing. One of the best passes in the game. Not the best, but one of the best. And but it's just that he gets interrupted so easily. You can literally interrupt every pass that he has. After his dash, you can steal the ball away from him, which just makes him not that good. But his passes are amazing, don't get me wrong, but that's why I put him in B tier. Let's go back to our boy Otoya. Now Otoya, however you guys want to call him, I think he is, I would say also B tier, but probably top B tier, because when you go invincible, you're faster, you have a dribble, you got a shot when you awaken. He's basically kind of like a Chigiri in my opinion, but a bit better. He doesn't have the speed boost, of course, it's a different style, but I think like I would rather use Otoya than Chigiri. So as well, I'll put Otoya at the top of B tier. I think he's really good, but he's not A tier quite yet. Next up, we got Karasu. Now this guy, he can be really good or really bad, because Karasu, his ability, you can really hear when he activates it, and maybe it's not that. If you know when to dribble, it's kind of like not that great, right? So I think I would put Karasu either above Otoya, top of B tier, or at the bottom of A tier. The thing is, his awakening isn't that good in my opinion, so I'm just gonna put him in top of B tier. Because I do think that he's better than everybody here, but just I don't think he belongs in A tier quite yet. Now we got Kunigami. I think Kunigami can be our first S+. Because Kunigami is he's just crazy, guys. I recently rolled off him because I needed a space for Corona, and also a space for Kaiser, of course. So that's why I got rid of my Kuni. I had to go through a hell to get Kunigami, guys. Like I had so many lucky spins that I had to use because I just didn't get him. but at the end I did manage to get him eventually. But Kunigami is crazy, guys. His body block is amazing. You can play him in any position. Goalie, just steal the ball with body block and shoot the ball away with power shot. His awakening is even crazier, one of the best animations in my opinion. And also just his shots are crazy. Joker, you can use it defensively, offensively. Fallen Hero, you should learn how to use it, and when you do, it's crazy. And he still has body block in his awakening, so it's just wild. Kunigami is our first S plus, easy. Next up we got Rin. Now Rin is a difficult story. I think Rin is really freaking good, but I think he can be predictable. I still think he's S tier though. I don't think he's A tier. I think Rin is still S tier, but maybe like somewhere at the bottom of S tier, not at the top. Because I think that Rin is really good, his curve shot is really good, and I think if you combine it with the shift lock thing that you can use, that you like look a different direction or run a different direction while aiming one direction, his curve shot can be really unpredictable. I don't think he's better than Nagi, but I do still think Rin is S tier. I think he's better than everybody in A tier here. So definitely put him in S tier here. I think Yukiya, I don't know. It hurts me to see Yukiya here, but like, he's only really good in his awakening, you know. But regardless, next up we got Sai here. World class Sai, definitely S plus, guys. I think he's even above Kuni because it's just a crazy dude. The meta vision, infinite stamina. He has a beautiful shot that's been fixed now. If it's so buggy though, let me know. But Sai is definitely, I think, top. His awakening is great. His moves are amazing. It's just crazy. They got Shido. He is our second S. I think he's higher than Rin, but not above Nagi. Shido is crazy, guys. His Big Bang Drive is not that great. Don't get me wrong. His animation is freaking sick. Big Bang Drive is only really good when you play against AI goalkeepers, because I think all the other normal goalkeepers can save it by now because it's just been overused. But his Dragon Drive animation, like its kind of chemical reaction with Sai, is also really crazy looking. But I think Shido is really dangerous because he has two shooting abilities: his header and his drive. The Dragon Drive is just really good. If you know how to use it, it can be really good. And you can clear the ball in goalie. You can use it as a pass. It's just that Shido is S in my opinion. But you could make the argument that besides the two shots, he's basically useless. You could put him in above A or lowest tier under Rin, because Rin does have an ability to get behind defenders, and even if his awakening, he's really good. Shido doesn't really have that, so you could make the argument. But of course, it depends on your team, guys. But I think Shido is maybe a little bit better than Rin. Just a little bit. I think they're really close. I don't think I would argue if you put Rin over Shido or if you put Shido over Rin. I don't think it matters. I think these guys are just the same. Next up we got Don Lorenzo, guys. The first world class unit. And guys, I think he belongs there. It hurts me to put our first world class unit that we got in the game in A tier, but I think even putting him in A tier might be a bit too nice. In his awakening, he's crazy, don't get me wrong. His awakening is one of the best there is, but in his base, zombie dribble isn't that great, and also the dash can be interrupted if you just jump, and golden defense isn't that great either. If you're a good Don Lorenzo, you can make it work, don't get me wrong. I think I might put him above Bachira though. I think he's definitely top A tier then. But he needs to rework. He needs some buffs because he is just not it right now. For a world class unit, no way. Next up we got the Neo Egoist League Isagi, guys. Top S tier, S plus. This guy is everything. He has everything and he is just him. Isagi, Neo Egoist League Isagi is him, guys. He is just insane, crazy, and guys, he's just unstoppable. You can steal the ball and shoot. You can shoot the ball. You have meta vision, which makes you faster. And you can see cooldowns when you awaken. Then he also has his dash, guys. The dash is insane. You can literally steal the ball with lefty shoot if you're in your own field. Use your dash, get the ball. That's it. His awakening is not that good in my opinion. I think it looks great, but one of his abilities look great. The volley, a 2-gun volley, I think it's called, ass. His true direct shot, ass. All of his shots are in his awakening are really easily saved. One of them only looks good. The other two are kind of mid. But regardless, in his base form, Isagi is still just amazing. That's why he's top of S tier, S plus tier. Then we got the last guy here, newly released Corona. This guy, guys, is either bottom S plus or top S next to Nagi. Either above Nagi, maybe. Corona's is just crazy. His ability to steal the ball is broken. I don't know if it was meant to be, but you can even steal from the goalie from what I've seen in game. This was before the update though, so I don't know if that was on purpose. Because if it's not, then of course you can't steal it from the goalie, because to be honest, that shouldn't make sense. But still, his 1-2 is insane, guys, literally. And it has infinite range. Infinite. So you can literally pass it to the goalie or something, or pass it to someone and just keep running, and you'll get the ball back. Doesn't matter how far you are, and you're through. But I still think that Nagi is higher, just because if you're a good Nagi and you know how to dribble, Nagi can just be crazy. So I think I'll put Corona there. So I think this is the tier list, guys. I don't think anyone is like D or F. I think C tier minimum. Gagamaru, Isagi are the worst ones in my opinion. And then you got Hiyori. This is all in order, by the way. So Baro is better than Hiyori. Chigiri is better than Baro, in my opinion. Otoya is better than Chigiri. You know what I mean? It still hurts me to see Yuki and Lorenzo in A tier, but yeah, guys, it's just, that's just it. I think Bachura is definitely the best epic. Corona is the best epic, and then Bachura. But yeah, guys, I think that is my tier list. So if you guys are if you guys share the same opinion as me, let me know. If you guys have a different opinion, also let me know. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Please subscribe, guys. When we hit the 1K subs, we're gonna do another massive giveaway, a way bigger one. Our previous giveaway also was huge, but when we get this 1K subs, we can actually start to get some big things going. But yeah, guys, so please subscribe, join the Discord if you guys haven't, and then I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace.